Young people, welcome back. Dear Math Brother, back to help you out. If you need help with this, this is Chapter 1, Lesson 3, McGraw Hill Algebra 1 textbook. And it looks like we're taking care of skills, practice, properties of numbers. We're jumping right into it, guys, but I am going to point out something that we already have on the screen here. And the thing that I want to point out are the properties. The directions are pretty clear, guys. It says evaluate the expression, name the property used in each step. So one student is just going to do the problems, say, just craft them done. I'm like, well, what about the properties? They say, huh? You're like, well, it says right there, name the property used in each step. So this is where a lot of our time today, guys, are going to be talking about, and you'll see me point them out. But again, just being able to do the questions, being able to answer them correctly, could be your goal for today. But my goal is to successfully have you understand what's going on. So commutative property of addition and commutative property of multiplication. Associative property of addition, associative property of multiplication. And of course my favorite, the distributive property. That's the one we're going to see a lot. So what's happening, guys, is those properties right there, you're going to use throughout your algebra career. You've been using them already. It says nobody gave them a name, and at the end of the day, I can do a full 30-minute video on properties. Each, like a 30-minute video. Okay. But as we go through this one, guys, let's see if it makes sense for you. We've got our steps in again for order of operations, parentheses, which is our grouping symbols, exponents, multiplication and division, and addition and subtraction. So I already recognize distributive property. I'm checking it. That's me telling the teacher right now that that's the property I'm going to use here. Now, there's so many ways you can do this problem, and I would love for some of my fellow colleagues, teachers, YouTubers to go ahead, eat me up. Tell me what I did wrong. Check it out, because everybody knows the result will be the same. The method in getting there can be different. I'm gonna go ahead and do my exponent up in there, I guess. I did 4 times 4, which gave me 16. And now, dragging out, I just recognize what I see, multiplication and distributive property. So 7 times 16, and then divided by 7 times 16. And again, guys, it's just me choosing one of those properties to use. So, but ultimately, we all knew 16 divided by 16 is 1. So therefore, I'm just playing around here trying to show my teacher, I think I know what you want me to do. I'm showing a property, distributive property. I did distributive property over division, guys. But again, number one, recognizing that this is a handout on properties, right? So number 3, let's go small and get me bigger. Yeah. And again, looking at that one, I see parentheses, so I can think distributive property again. I also, I see subtraction. Maybe I could flip some things. And when I say flip, I'm talking about commutative property, right? Other than that though, guys, let's just knock it out. Let's see if we can get this one done. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull in my graphic organizer, my template, and start to do the problem. And when I recognize again what I'm doing, one of the properties, just check it off, indicate it, but grouping symbols first. So you can easily see that I'm taking my time, not a hurry. It's an understanding thing. I know to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So 2 times 3, of course, gives you that 6. And now I'm thinking, did I do any property there? No, not really. What about the next step? Well, I can say 4 times 7, or 4 with the 3 in there. Now, this is what I'm going to show you. Everybody knows 7 minus 6 is 1. So 3 times 1 right there, right? But again, I'm checking the distributive property because, like I said again, you're going to use distributive property so much. There's literally going to be over and over as you continue through the algebra textbook. So 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 6 is 18, right? And just think about it. What's 21 minus 18? I already got the 3 down there, right? 3 times 1 is 3. Right? So, if you're still watching, I'm loving it, because hopefully in this problem, you're getting what we're trying to do here. We are evaluating the expression, doing the problem, and basically indicating, pointing out which property we're using. So I kind of did the distributive property, you know, but at the end of the day, I got an answer of 1. Check with your teacher. And don't say I'm your teacher. Or you can say it in the comment, I'll say hi, and we'll go from there. Well, yeah, we still need that. But what we don't need is all of that. So let's get the next one in here. Love that graphic organizer. Take a picture, write it down. There's all types on the internet. But number 5, again, what do I recognize? I'm keeping that red check next to distributive property, because you, like I do, know if I see parentheses with a number in front of it, I'm gonna distribute. That 2 in front of that parentheses with the 2 plus 3 in the middle. I know 2 plus 3 is 5, but I know 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 3 is 6, and we've got a negative 2 that we're distributing, so it could be a negative 6, and this is what I mean by ask your teacher questions. When you go home and you do 5 or 6 problems and you think you did it right, just go in and be like, can you do number 5, Mr. Graf? Do number 5. And if you don't make a mistake, you're not human. So let's see if I'm going to make a mistake. Had one earlier. Parentheses, 10 minus 4 plus 6. So we're giving 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 again. I can add that, or I can do that distributive property again. And I don't think I do. I don't have any exponents. That's why we got our swiggly 6 plus. And I think I am going to go ahead and use one of the properties. That's what they want me to do. So 9 times 6, showing the distributive property. 9 times 6. And again, guys, I'm 150% sure you've got your calculator and you're popping this in and you're ready for the next one. As we move on, though, the properties are going to continue to be part of the handout, part of the lesson. But as I said before, guys, if your teacher asks you what property is being used in that step, hey, throw out your favorite property. Associative! You're right or wrong, right? And they'll explain, no, it's actually the commutative property. You go, oh, okay. Or distributive property. There's no parentheses or multiplication in this. Oh, okay. But just having an awareness. So right now, number 9. Again, that calculator, right? 9 times 3 times 4 times 3. That's not what this lesson is. And those kids that do that are not doing what is asked. So this time, of course, the associative property of multiplication is probably one I could use here, but you'll notice they're grouping in associative, like who's grouped together. Whereas this one is just multiplying across. So I could say the commutative property, I guess I could say the, so I'm just commutative property, moving things around. So I would actually check the other one. But there I go, trying to convince you it's associative, right? I'm grouping the values that are being multiplied. But again, guys, first part, evaluate each expression. I got 180 for that expression. And I think number 7, again, is a commutative property. Definitely no parentheses in this one, I don't see. I just see numbers that are easy to add. So doesn't matter if it's 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2. Doesn't matter if it's 5 plus 4 plus 3 or 3 plus 4 plus 5, right? So let's rewrite this problem with an understanding of, we're going to use the commutative property of addition. No. We're using associative property. No. Why? Because it makes sense. So when I'm grouping them and associating them together, I'm deciding that since it's addition, it doesn't matter if I add 16 and 8 or if I add 16 and 14. Doesn't matter if I add 14 and 12 or 8 and 12. So by grouping them, again, if you want to have a internet discussion in the chat, let's do it. I'm pretty sure y'all ready to move on. Let's do it. Guys, at the end of the day, I think we did a great job. I want to thank you for watching. We're going to continue to knock out every single one of these handouts, so make sure you come back. Make sure you enjoy, and be safe out there.